as if things weren't bad enough. You think that there's an ancient curse on this family, Monica? Wait until you hear the latest bit of wonderful news.
Look, I hate to interrupt someone who's clearly on a roll, but would you keep the volume down? It's been a long day, Alan, and I don't really see an end in sight.
You want me to calm down, do you? Now, how would you expect me to do that when I just found out that Jason's current employer happens to be Sonny Corinthos? And I don't know who's most to blame for that. AJ or you?
It's too bad they haven't perfected the art of cloning, and someone other than me could experience the wonderfulness of you.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means you're a jackass, Alan. Anytime you hear anything at all about Jason, you can't wait to throw it in my face. Point the finger of blame.
It wasn't me that drove Jason out of this house.
Oh, shut up about that. If I hear that from you one more time, I'm going to scream.
Whatever allows you to live with your guilt.
Oh, yes, of course, because you never do anything wrong.
Oh, but I do, Monica. You see, according to you, I'm the reason that AJ drinks, remember?
Oh, right, now I get it. There isn't any need for compassion when you have equal opportunity blame.
Are you going to have any reaction whatsoever to the fact that our son is working for a criminal?
Will you wake up, Alan?
What is this?
It is a letter to Jason from an environmental group, one that he cared very deeply about. But you see, they don't know that Jason isn't Jason anymore. They don't know that Jason doesn't give two figs about saving whales, just like he doesn't give a damn what we think about who he chooses to work for. And you know something else? Before you came storming in here, I was seriously thinking, wouldn't it be nice if I could share my grief with you? Well, thanks for the reality check.
Welcome to my world, Monica. I've been feeling that way longer than I care to remember.
Will you listen to us? Anybody that had walked in here and witnessed the last 3 minutes would have to say to themselves, why in God's name are those two people together?
I've been asking myself the same question, Monica. Haven't you?
I have wondered why we bother. I haven't come up with an answer.
Well, what about the old tried and true, Monica? We did it for the children. First AJ, then Jason, and now Emily. Seems like we need a third party to keep us together. The two of us alone doesn't seem to be reason enough anymore. Feel free to disagree at any time.
Why should I? You're probably right. But we do have Emily, and she needs us. So for her sake, I think we should at least try to pretend to be grown-ups. I hope she didn't hear us.
Ah, she's earned her stripes. She'll just chalk it up to another Quartermain explosion. Nobody was maimed or killed, so how bad can it be? You and I, we'll just lay it down to some minor misunderstanding and then we'll patch things up. Only thing is, nobody realizes how much we have compromised our own foundation by patching things up. Maybe we're not doing anybody any favors, Monica. Maybe we should call it quits.
Is that what you want?
Is that what you want?
I don't have time for this.
Where are you
right now.
going?
I have to go back to the hospital. I still have rounds to make. I came home to get a bite to eat rather than going into the cafeteria. Well, I won't make that mistake again. Would you please be here when Emily goes to sleep? I'll kiss her goodnight when I get home.
Business as usual, huh?
I realize you both see yourselves as potentially godlike, but the fact is you are residents and you have lots to learn. Lesson number 1, you never assume a patient's condition without getting all of the test results in. Lesson number 2, your hands are to be laid on patients, not nurses. If I catch you even looking sideways at a candy striper, you're out of here.
When's the last time you think she got any?
You'll never guess what just happened.
What's that?
Justice won and then turned down the council seat.
Are you sure?
It was on television just now. AJ was marvelous. You'd have been very proud of him.
Did he give any reason?
Not one word.
Well, it's probably because he's got Quartermain blood. He got the lunatic gene as well.
Alan, is something wrong, dear?
All the people that I build my life around, they seem to be slipping away. I don't know, maybe that's not a bad thing. Because a man is supposed to stand for something on his own. And I did. I did once. I wanted to. It's going to be a great surgeon. Great surgeon. He's going to perform miracles with these hands. Oh, God, it didn't turn out that way, did it? I would have been good, Mother. I was good.
I know.
I've been so empty inside without being able to perform surgery. I had to find some other way to redefine my life. And unfortunately, I chose my family. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for it to sound that way. I'm just rambling on.
Go on.
Okay. If I have the courage, there's a chance that I can turn all of this around. There is a new kind of surgery, Mother, a laser technique that could restore the nerve damage in my hands.
But that's wonderful.
Is it really?
Well, why wouldn't you think so?
Because this is what would happen. I would have to have the surgery, and then after that, I would have to go into rehabilitation, which would be tedious and painful. And then, Mother, I would attempt to learn surgical techniques that have spanned the last 30 years. 30 years. And if I do that, then I'm going to have to bust my butt to get into a surgical rotation that is filled with people that are young enough to be my children. It would be like starting all over again.
Is that what you've decided to do, dear?
I think so. I think I have to do it. Otherwise, it's gonna always be what might have been. And Mother, I don't really think that I could ever live with myself if I had a chance at this. And I didn't take it.
Then God bless your journey, my son.
I thank you, Mother.